What's up, y'all? I was cracking this deep. I was cracking this video about all depth. This is another great taste video. This is the most influential artist of the decade. Their newer videos have been kind of long. Their older videos usually, you know, was around like 9, 10 minutes, 11 sometimes. But their newer ones are 13, 15 minutes, 16. It's just like, damn, y'all got a lot to talk about. So hopefully they shorten these going forward, because I don't think that they need to be that long, honestly. I feel like 10 minutes is a cool little sweet spot. But anyway, they're going to talk about the most influential artists. I'm going to go with Beyonce. Duh. Who else? Who else of this decade? Well, this decade just started, but the last decade? Beyonce. You could say Drake. Drake is a good choice as well, but okay, Drake. I would put Drake over Beyonce, honestly. If I'm being truthful, I prefer Beyonce, but I'm gonna say Drake. Let's see what they say though. Let's watch.
The promo is they'll drop a single that lets you know that the album's about to come out on this date, right?
No more just whisper in my ear. Just let him go. He'll stumble.
That's shady.
Just let him go. I heard him too. Because Kim leaned up. I was like, I already know that. But the point I'm trying to make, he was a street cat. Just let him go. He'll come on, Mac.
They are rude. Yeah, Drake.
What up? This is your boy Doughboy, and I'm here to tell these guys why Drake is clearly the most influential artist of the decade. This is not even up for debate. He has been wild and consistent for the whole decade.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Kev on stage, here to tell you why Kendrick Lamar, aka K-Dot,
most influential,
is the best and most influential artist of the decade.
I shouldn't even be up here to debate this, because the most influential artist of the last decade is hands down Beyonce. I'm gonna just walk off now.
Yo, what up? To hear more, and I'm here to tell you why J. Cole is hands down.
And I love J. Cole,
artist of the decade.
No, I wouldn't give him that. No, not that.
Really?
Let him set the topic. What up, everybody? I'm Patrick Cloud, and I'm here to tell you that the best.
Cause y'all both got dreads. That's why you
trying
to say that? Nah.
Is none other than 100 bands at a time.
Who?
I fell into bed with you.
Who?
I don't like using profanity, but the young thugger will cut you. Young thugger.
No, you mispronounced Lil Wayne, because that's where he got his whole swag from. So.
Lil Wayne. True.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Richie Loco, and I'm here to tell you why Rihanna is the best artist of the decade.
How?
Well, let me tell you. That's what I just said I'm about to do. You got to tell me.
Did you guys know that in 2019, Drake was the most streamed artist with 4.65 billion streams on Spotify, and he didn't even drop an album.
You know who did?
That's how good he is.
What? The kids that can't flog them.
So what?
Let me list you the albums, if you don't mind. Section 80, Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly.
He's not the most influential though.
To Pimp a Butterfly was more of an artistic piece.
Well, I can't imagine you liking jazz infused hip hop and complex thinking schemes. That's too much for you.
Hands down, nobody has performance like Beyonce. She can fall down a flight of stairs and you would never even notice, because she'll never break from singing.
Can we talk?
She is amazing.
She did fall down the flight.
She did, and she kept on, and you wouldn't even have noticed if you blinked. Beyonce can do anything. She has influenced so many women, so many people, and on top of that, she has stayed true to her little country Houston self, doing all of this. She can do whatever she wants, and people will still love Beyonce.
Can you let the people to the left talk now?
No.
J. Cole earned our love and our respect from his mixtapes. The Come Up, he gave you the whole story, how he stood outside of Rock Nation. Jay-Z got out the car, tried to hand him the CD. Jay-Z was like, nah. It kept going.
Pressure for you was on the Come Up.
Man. Lil Wayne had, the 2000s on lock, right? He passed the torch to Young Thugger. He did not. Right? Regardless of if he wanted to or not.
Nobody would say Young Thug is the most influential artist. Like, stop.
And she, look what she's
killing. I got on her makeup right now. It's fire.
It's fire. See, that's why I said that makes an artist.
That's not her music,
so strong and so special.
He be at Smack Battle. Y'all know I'm a big battle rap fan. He be at battle raps just chilling.
Snap battles.
Drills.
He also makes great radio songs. He also gives great features. He's great on Beyonce's Formation. They were kicking the water around. And his award show performances are top notch. Damn. 2010 to 2019, nobody is rocking with Kendrick Lamar. And he goes away, but not so much as J. Cole, but he's not releasing as much music as Drake. It's just
First off, they be gone like the same amount of time. And Kendrick been gone forever, let's be clear.
Fire. J-Rock, Absol, SZA.
Wayne was such a good rapper that he had maybe 4 or 5 styles, right?
Yeah.
One of those styles was the little high-pitched thing, he would do that like every now and then. Young Thug took that and ran and made it like
but all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
But she's done so many things, and on top of that, philanthropically, like her and Jay-Z. Yeah, that means giving money. Yeah, it means giving money to people philanthropically.
It's like philanthropy?
Yes. Philanthropically speaking.
Said it's not a word and he didn't know that.
Confidently.
Like, why would you say that if you don't? Why would she just say that word?
I thought she was doing like Hydra or something.
No. Most people just say the word, they know.
We know how to spell.
None of them have a successful music label that they built up on their own. No, that's not Kendrick's label. That's Top's label. I'm talking about.
They work together.
That's Top's label. J. Cole owns Dreamville, Boz, J.I.D., Earth Gang, Ari Lennox. Nina, you loved Ari Lennox album. One of the best albums of the year. What artist has Drake put out that has put out that type of return?
The Weeknd. Party Next Door.
Weeknd doesn't belong to Drake. Party Next Door is affiliated. Now, what else do you have to say? Nothing. Shut your fat lips up.
In the art of rap, Young Thug is a painter.
I'll give you this. The way the way that he puts his music together and the way that he structures his words, it is second to none. I will give you that.
Influence-wise.
But I can't give you artist of the decade, though.
Who is he influenced?
Everybody.
Everybody.
He does.
Literally every rapper in the game. If you don't sound like Young Thug, you're either weird or you have something really good going for yourself. Everybody else has thuggers somewhere in there.
I'm not saying he's a bad rapper. I'm saying I don't think he's the best.
J.I.D. sounds just like
J.I.D. is Kendrick Lamar's oldest son.
Yes,
and he is destroying.
When I first heard him, I thought it was Kendrick.
Huh?
I thought it was Kendrick.
Me
A lot of times
too.
he sounds like Kendrick. And he rapping, same type of wordplay, and he's funny and stuff. Kendrick Lamar is the most entertaining. And I don't even know
See,
how
this
to
is what
entertain.
What Kendrick does to me is the same thing what Andre 3000 does to me. He's one of my favorites, but I just feel like I don't get enough of it. I'll be like, I
That's
want
a
more.
stupid argument. A good musician or good artist should leverage their skill into something else that's long-standing. Like that makeup, the beauty industry is a $3-4 billion industry. She's killing in that.
And not only that, her line was one of the first lines that actually.
That on Rihanna dick. Not them, but everybody. I'm talking about that at the end.
And also, Savage by Fenty, thank God for that. Amen.
That lingerie.
Lingerie
is nice.
That's when you say artists of the decade because they can stay around in all facets. Like they don't necessarily have to do music to stay around. Like she did. You said the lingerie, the beauty. You know what I mean? She can go.
And she had a partnership with Puma. She had her own.
She did have Puma. That's swaying me.
Puma. That's what I'm saying. That's a strong. That's a strong brand.
I mean, but she ain't Beyonce.
She's not Beyonce.
So but if you, that's what I'm saying.
She's Rihanna.
She's like diet Beyonce.
A lot of rappers play it really safe with the little Migos triplet. Young Thug changed all that. Him and Future are the only rappers that are trying.
Future.
This nigga is literally.
I would put Future on Young Thug.
His albums are ... and then it picks up on the next album. It is literally one long album. There is nothing different about Future's flow.
But I never knew who the Migos were until I heard him on the
really
remix
influential.
of Versace. I didn't know who Future was. He puts us all to their music. He doesn't take anything. He doesn't say, this is Drake, this is my song.
You're Block Boy Heavy.
That's funny.
Drake has the OT Genesis syndrome. He can make great singles.
The worst thing you ever said.
OT Genesis makes amazing singles. He makes classic again, but he hasn't put out an album. He hasn't put out an album.
Can't compare Drake and OT Genesis.
Yes, you can. He put out
That was the reason. He's also the best storyteller of all the rappers on here. Good Kid, Mad City. I was just transported into Compton. What it was like to be gang affiliated, but not any gang. I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm in the car with them. I made a left, I made a right, and then another left. One lucky night in the city.
Were you scared to get active? I feel like you were nervous.
I'm not kidding. I used to teach Bible study. That song, Art of Peer Pressure, I used to teach Bible study to my teens based on that album. They were like, what? Yes, because they were already listening to it. What's the point of acting like they don't exist? They were like, yes. They were like, actually, that makes a lot of sense. Like, sometimes you're just with people who are doing stuff, and if you don't be separated from them, you're going to be caught up in the same stuff they're caught up in. They were like, that's better than the Bible. Makes more sense.
Better than the Bible.
For real. Teens ain't reading the Bible like that, but they are listening to Kendrick Lamar. So I use his influence to teach about the Lord.
And nobody's fans are as diehard as Beyonce.
They be
Laker fans.
It's too much.
The Beehive would beat the Laker fans.
If you say Beyonce's a good actor, then I know you're in the Beehive, because then you say she's good at everything.
No, I still have my senses about me, but I do love Beyonce.
They still haven't let Carrie Hilson off the hook. It's been like 12 years. Like, leave her alone.
Right.
Yeah.
I know she regrets it, because Beehive is like, no, your career will never return.
Because she the one that was like,
She picked me up and brought me in the Uber. Here's the problem with J. Cole.
There is none.
Yawn. As a person, just yawn.
No. Kendrick is more yawn than J.
Kendrick
Cole.
to a game night before J. Cole.
Yes.
That's why.
No.
With Kendrick's wordplay, he'd be amazing at Taboo. Scrabble? He'd be doing all the different voices and stuff.
I'm not gonna sit here and say it's a Young Thug that they're biting off of. It's just how Atlanta is right now. Because all these people that you name are influenced by Atlanta, so it's not Young Thug. He was just the first one you heard about. So you can't sit here and say everybody bit off of him.
Low key, that's a good point, but it's not like Atlanta, like you just walk around and you're just like, oh,
You do. They take your order.
Everybody, yeah.
Would you like a piece of peppermint?
And he got a Nobel Peace Prize.
And he won a freaking Nobel
Did
Peace
he?
Prize. Yes.
You don't remember
Really?
that? Yes, for his album.
Yes.
That's wild.
Wasn't it for To Pimp a Butterfly?
You want a Nobel Peace Prize?
Yes.
you can do that?
Yeah, right?
Man, what can Kendrick Lamar bench though?
She outsells Beyonce by a lot.
Really?
Yes.
So why does Beyonce seem like she's...
Yeah, Beyonce's fandom is amazing.
Beyonce has to go on tour with Jay-Z. You see what I'm saying?
No,
He's holding her back.
Jay-Z goes on tour with Beyonce.
Right. Have you ever gone to a Young Thug live show? I have not.
I've seen multiple. I've seen Cole like 4 times a concert.
I don't know of anybody who said they've gone to see him live and was like, yo, most influential.
Yeah, no, I saw him live too.
No, I'm saying
He toured with J. Cole. That's the only one I
Most
saw.
influential from his concert.
That's
No one would say that anyway. In conclusion, the reason why I'm calling
Hey, nobody's
Drake...
favorite Kendrick Lamar
I said that
album
about
is Ham.
Beyonce.
Shut up. The reason why Drake is the best artist is because he is doing things that no other rap artist can do. He is breaking records that will never come down, and he just simply makes the best music.
Doughboy has a dildo named Drake. All right, Kev, you made
You made some points. He's great.
Thank you. Kendrick Lamar, my favorite rapper outside of Toby and
He's from the coast, too. He's from the West Coast.
Hey.
Kendrick,
something real quick.
great storytelling. There's nothing to say, guys.
I got it. You're Kendrick Lamar.
In conclusion, we can go on all day, but why should we? Because Beyonce is clearly the most influential artist of the decade. And if you disagree with me, you hate women with children.
Wow, Jesus. Like I said, artist of the decade, look no further than Mr. Jermaine Cole, Mr. Dreamville himself. Y'all know the truth. You don't like me, fight me, nigga.
You're J. Bowl.
So much fun. It just came out, so I'm not going to be bold enough to say it was a classic album, but I really like that.
Nigga, that Young Thug came
really
out with
good
an album called So Much Fun. That's an oxymoron in itself. Come on.
I thought you had something for that. I was waiting for it. You were
We'll
not
take
great.
it
Y'all go to the same salon.
All right. This is why the company closed.
They are stupid. Yeah, I don't know. He tripping. I don't feel like J. Cole is the most influential artist of the decade at all. And I love J. Cole, but if I'm being honest, no, it's definitely Drake. I mean, all these artists they mentioned are like high up there. Beyonce, of course, that was the first artist I said, but then I had to give it to Drake. I feel like he's a bit more influential than Beyonce for sure. Kendrick, no, No, not the most. He is one, I will say that, but not the most. Young Thug, I don't know where he got that from. Young Thug is a great artist. I loved his album. I like him a lot, but no, definitely not the most influential. I wouldn't even put him in the top 5. Rihanna, I feel like she's the most dick rolled for sure. That's what I want to talk about. I feel like it's super trendy or cool to be on Rihanna's dick, and it's so annoying. Like, every artist have people who don't fuck with them or don't like them or, you know, don't like what they wear, don't like their music or whatever. But for Rihanna, that's not the case. And it's like, that's not even realistic. As people, our tastes are different. It's a fact of fucking life. So there are going to be people who don't like her or who don't like her music or don't like what she's doing or don't like her fashions or whatever. But you never see that. Anytime you see Rihanna being mentioned, it's always like 99.9% positive every fucking time. And any comments of any video, comments on fucking social media, Instagram, always super positive. And it's just like, that's not even realistic. Like, y'all just dick riding because everybody else is a dick riding. That's why I can't stand social media. People are such followers. Like, you see everybody else is like dick riding her heavy, so you start dick riding her heavy too. It's just like, no, like, I like Rihanna too, but come on. It's not like she's perfect and everything she does is golden and she can do no wrong and everything she puts on, oh my God, this is the best fashion I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's overkill. It's like, calm the fuck down. Like, y'all dick ride her so heavy. Like, relax. So, even with all that, I wouldn't say she's the most influential as far as, like, music goes. And, you know, the influence that Drake has on people, it's obvious that it's him, like, for sure. Anytime he jumps on a track with people, like, they blow up. Like, you could get a music career like that if you hop on a track with Drake. That's definitely influential in my book. But anyway, this was a cool little video, though. I liked it. Let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what other videos you want me to react to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!